So I have to do like odd Jamaican accents and not stereotypical ones in order for me not to go somewhere that I don't
take it somewhere else.
Don't want to go.
Every time I do Jamaican, it turns into an Irish accent.
Well, they are influenced by
that's
each
where
other.
it came from.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until I was studying it in grad school.
Irish?
Because mine kept going Irish. They wanted me to do like, no. My Irish kept going Jamaican. And I was like, what is happening to my mouth? Why is this coming out Jamaican? I was like, I'm killing it. I sound Irish. And my classmates were like, it's really interesting because it started to sound Jamaican. And I was like,
they're also racist.
Racism. It was totally racism.
Oh, no. Because it only sounded Jamaican because of the face.
Black.
Yes, behind it.
You see that? Racism.
Oh, listen, I spot racism even when there's no one else there.
When you're the one being racist?
When I have stubbed my toe. Racism! This bed hates me as a black woman.
That's what did it.
That's what did it.
Ruined it for you.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Mommy Confessions. Woo. My name is Angel Okita Moore, also known as That Chick Angel.
I'm Denora Walcott.
And you guys, if this is your first time joining us, you are so late. I mean, oh my gosh. I know, the train did not pull all the way away from the station so you can get up on here, okay?
We're glad you're here.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking like this.
Oh, yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
They definitely couldn't have.
Y'all hear?
With these podcast
y'all hear
mics,
me?
if this thing ain't in your epiglottis, you can't hear
Literally
anything.
Okay, you gotta be inhaling foam.
Yes.
Okay, how about now?
So now who are you again?
I'm Quentin Walters, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Quentin Walters is the other host of Mommy Confessions. This is a weekly podcast where we talk all things motherhood and womanhood as three people who are moms walking very different lives in motherhood, three friends. And it's just a joy to be able to share this journey with each other and to share it with you. Yeah. So if you're watching a regular free episode, know that you can also support this show and help pay for the editing and all the many things by joining my Patreon at patreon.com/angel where you can, /that chick angel where you can watch bonus episodes that we do weekly as well as watch us film this live, which is great because the conversation beforehand be so random.
It really does.
It really is always random, but good.
It's good. And we're going to jump back into some of that because it takes me completely off topic of what I wanted to talk about. But sometimes you got to do things in a moment. But as y'all know, we start off every episode with a confession.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, confession is good for the soul.
It is.
I will start while you all. It's so funny. We've been doing this show
For years.
She
already knows. She didn't even have to say. Yeah. We didn't even say nothing.
But she knew.
She already knew. She's like, they're thinking
as
of their confession. That's your homework. The only homework you gotta do is leave here, have weeks of time to think before you reconvene
and have a confession.
Yeah.
And they be like, right.
I
thought the name of this show was Mommy Talking.
Right.
I forgot.
Thought y'all was gonna confess. I just sit here.
Okay, let me.
I think I got one. I don't know if it's so much a confession, but I'll go after you.
My mommy confession is I truly and honestly don't know how to give to my youngest in a way that he feels satisfied. I don't feel like a bunch of mommy guilt, but I recently left for work and I had to fly out at night. Now, mind you, y'all already know I come back quickly a lot of times. So
Fast.
I was gone. This last time, I went all the way to D.C. I came back within 24 hours.
Okay.
So it's just like, I don't try to linger wherever the heck it is I'm going, right? And so he saw that he could tell it's late at night. And he's like, what you getting ready to go do? And I said, I told you I got to go to work. And he was like, but I want to go with you. And I said, this trip is too boring. You're not going to want to go. He said, please don't leave me here with Marcus, Daddy, Kai, and Sign.
Oh, he listed everybody.
Yes, he did. He was wanting me to know there's no one in this house that I think I should be left with.
Just you.
That's my boy. I love him.
And I was like,
love Omar.
I said, I'm so sorry. I gave him a hug. I said, but I need you to help take care of the house. Make sure that they don't tear up my house.
Yeah.
And if you could take care of Lala. He was like, okay.
Oh.
Okay. He gave me the biggest hug and kiss. And then when I was leaving, and literally that conversation happened maybe 5 minutes before I left the house. Then when he saw that I was headed to the door, he was like, wait. He ran up to me, gave me the biggest hug. He was like, give me a kiss. And I bent down, gave him a kiss. I was just like, what is it that you need from me?
Oh, my goodness.
You're giving it to him.
Right, but it's like, obviously, he is like, give me some more. And I'm like, what? I don't know what else to give you, sir. Because you're not going back in the bed with me. That's for sure. You're going to sleep without me. Aww. So I don't know what to give that baby. And I'm like, so it's crazy to me how attached he is to me.
Yeah.
And I've been out the house the most.
Right. With him.
So I thought he would be like, nah.
No. Aiden is very much the same. Where Rhea was much more independent, he's much more like, I need to be home with you. I don't want to go to school. I want to be home with you all day. He even said, he tried to negotiate. He was like, what if you pick me up early and I just go to sleep? He was like, I don't need to be awake. I just want to be there with you. And I was like, no, you need to be awake during the, you ain't got to go to sleep. He was like, so you can get your work done. I'll just go to sleep.
I know what this is.
Love that. That is adorable. Like, but you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder, Angel. So the fact that you're away, it's like he's missing you even more. Are you
like,
kidding me? He has no opportunity to get tired of you. That's it. Like you can never get on his nerves. You're not around enough, according to your schedule. But like, yes, and he's the babe.
He's the baby.
So of course he's clinging to you.
He is, and I'm like, I don't know what I don't know what I can give you, baby. I don't have it. I don't know.
You got it. You giving him all the love.
That's so sweet.
That's all he gonna get. Because I'm not giving any extra time. Mama gotta make his money.
That's
to pay for all this crap you want to do.
Right.
What's your confession, D?
I'm owning my boneless 2-strand twists. What I mean by that is I don't have high density hair. And I love 2-strand twists. And as you can see, they're not thick. And I'm just embracing it. And I'm like, forget you guys. I'm not always going to put in extensions if I don't want to, because that costs a lot of money.
Yes, it does, honey.
So I rock my boneless 2 strands.
Well, I've never heard anybody call them boneless.
I never heard of boneless.
I was like, what's the bone?
Where's the bone?
It thickens it up. It thickens it up, the bone.
Big boned.
You know, like
you ain't got no
have
big
high
boned
density hair.
Yeah.
When you do, like, you know, when you part somebody's hair and you can see, like, oh, there's not a lot of part space. I feel like that's your hair. My hair, you see these parts. You see these parts in my scalp.
I feel like if this is mommy confessions, not mommy lies. I don't agree. I don't agree with you at all. Let that be your truth, but I feel like you're lying.
Dang.
Yes.
Just call me a liar.
Yeah, no, really,
confession,
truly.
You see?
I feel like it's a lie.
But
it's
just
but
the
if
truth.
that's your truth, okay, friend.
Yeah, it's the truth. But I'm rocking them.
You cute girl.
Thank you, friend.
Black girl magic.
Thank
okay,
you.
we come in all different shapes, colors, sizes, densities, textures.
True.
Okay,
All of it. All of it.
numbers in letters.
So-
4C, 4Bs. What you want?
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
What's your confession, cheetah girl?
I
Yeah.
I have to confess that I feel like I'm in an era of life right now where it's time to boss the up.
Okay.
I have been really, and it's not very good, but I feel like I've been coming down on myself a lot lately.
I think that's obvious.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
again, mommy confession, not
Sorry.
mommy lies.
Yeah, I
mommy
feel like-
truths
yeah.
and mommy
Truth.
confessions.
That feels very
yeah.
honest. Thank
Dang,
you.
and mommy blast.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it should be called.
We got to be truthful.
Mommy's put on blast.
Yeah, sorry, you said it, I did, but I'm glad that you see it.
It's the microphone's the amplification,
I
the
know.
bullhorn of it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's obvious.
Yeah.
When
Absolute. Go ahead, please.
thinking. Because I just feel like, okay, what are you doing? Now, I know I'm doing a lot. I got to give myself some credit, but at the same time, like, I've been coming down on myself, and I know it's because of my age. I know it's because of my daughter's age. Hello? She's getting older, so I just feel like this pressure to boss up. Like, what else? What else is on the table, Quinn? What else you got going on? What's on the back burner that you need to bring to the front burner? Yeah. What other ideas do you have? What other business plans do you want to start up? And I have that, right? But it's a matter of putting action to all of these things that I already know I have inside of me, things that I've written down on my goals list, things that I've even started, but I need to execute and get going. And I'm like, what are you doing? This is the era. This is the time. The time is now.
Yeah.
Stop playing around because, you about to be.
Well, that's exciting.
older.
That's exciting. I'm excited to see
Everything.
what all of it is. Boss,
It's a
boss,
lot
boss.
of stuff. Like, it really is. And it's like, Quinn, you playing around. Like, my name should be on multiple things. I should have multiple things rolling. And so
And will.
I'm just
And
will
do.
and do.
Facts.
But it's even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's like, okay, God, I gotta get busy. And I just ask God to help me get busy because I feel stagnant sometimes.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't even know how to start. I don't even know where to begin. I got these books and I'm reading these books and I'm on YouTube and I'm like, okay, I could do this. And I'm like, can you do this? And
Yes.
it's like, of course you can, you know? And I've proven it to myself in so many different ways.
Yeah.
In acting and in motherhood and in so many other arenas in life, but I still have so much more that I know I want to achieve, and I'm just like, it feels like I'm in quicksand, and I'm just like just moving so slow, and I just cannot get to the goal. What is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Like I want to be like Speedy Gonzalez. I want to get there, and then I know, hello. You know, all good things take time and, you know, haste makes waste. I know that. But I just feel like, girl, you've been going at this for years.
Yeah.
But not necessarily focusing on each of those individual
Very
things.
true.
So it's not like you've been doing for years on each
The one thing,
of them.
facts. Very true. Thank you for that. Very
Yeah.
true. I got to give myself a little grace, but I also got to give myself a little fire up under that arse.
It's a balance. It's
Yeah.
finding like when you need to take a moment to be like, bravo, regardless of whether or not you're at the destination you thought you would be, you
Yeah.
still on the road. Because there's some
Yep.
people who abandoned the road and said, F this,
Yep.
I'm going to dig a hole and just lay in here. You're
Yeah.
still on the road. You still have
True.
some forward momentum.
Yeah.
But then there are other times where, yes, we have to tap in and be like, all right,
Right.
it's time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
the
there.
balance.
Go time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is-
Amen. Amen to the balance. Amen to the balance.
It's a balance.
And I
It's
feel like a
balance.
lot of people, men and women, get to this point at our age where, you know, because we're looking at time differently.
Right.
Hell yeah.
You know, and the way our society pushes women to be like, oh, you're valuable up until this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though we know that's not true, even though they know that's not true. But it's like we get to this point where we're like, okay, now what? Okay, I finally reached this spot.
Right.
Now I gotta,
I gotta
can't
do
go
something
back.
else.
You know,
Yeah.
what's next? That makes sense.
It's definitely I think like you said, I think a lot of people go through it regardless. There are people who we look at to be extremely successful that are looking at themselves like, why am I moving so slow? It's just like, baby, if I was where you were at, I wouldn't be moving at all. I feel like I made it.
Done. I win.
Thank you.
And it's perspective.
It's totally
it
perspective.
is. It is. This is random, and then we'll do gas up. So I'm over this committee or whatever you want to call it at the school that my kids go to. It's over the diversity groups. After we had our big breakfast to invite all the new parents in, me and 3 other black moms went to a country club and had mimosas. It was very just like, this is nice.
I
right?
like it. You know, I like it.
Well, there's this one white dad who comes to everything. Like he will, and I'm talking about all the diversity stuff. He's very much giving ally, but also very much giving, how are you able to make it to everything? What are you doing? I'm like, is your wife the breadwinner? What is going on? Oh, no. He made his millions already. Sold a company.
Oh.
Just living his life, supporting his kinder and his first grader at the events at the school to make the school a better place for
Goals.
everyone.
Totally.
Goals.
I said, okay,
Totally.
so I'm gonna figure out what he sold.
Yeah.
He gonna show me how to make what he sold.
Yep.
Make another version so I can sell it.
Make another
So I can sell it. I call him Burke Williams. It took me forever to learn his real name because he has either a weekly or a monthly appointment at Burke Williams for like a massage and facial.
Goals.
He was like, I don't
goals.
mind that as a nickname. I was like, yes, Burke Williams.
Yeah.
I said, you can take my husband every once and again with you. He was like, absolutely, me and Marcus can go get facials. Absolutely.
I love that. you remember when I was playing golf more often?
Uh-huh.
So the guy who was teaching me how to play golf, he was like this guy you're talking about. He was an older gentleman. He got into online and was investing in online companies way early. And he made so much money that he was like, oh, I can just keep selling them off periodically and do what I love, which is play golf and travel. And he had a girlfriend at the time who then became his fiance and then his wife. But he was like, we just get to enjoy ourselves. And he has 2 grown kids, 2 half black kids, who he's like, oh yeah, I've taught them how to do it. You know, everybody's thriving. And I was just like, so that really can happen. you make the right investments, and then your life is you can just chill.
Right, it can.
And that's what he does. He just plays golf and plays his guitar. He's like, I've always wanted to sing. I'm not a great singer, but I've wanted to sing.
Oh my goodness!
Just try
Thank
it.
God I don't support infidelity, because if you would have told me about this man before, I wouldn't have done it myself. I've been like, Denora, I know you don't mind a good white one.
Angel,
Get in there.
shut
Knock that girlfriend up out of there.
Angel.
Knock her up out of there. This is for her benefit.
Angel.
She could be playing golf. She could be coming right
Now,
over for
y'all,
golf.
They
But
met
I love
on,
Jason.
you
so I
remember
would
the
never do
Millionaire
that.
Matchmaker?
Yeah.
He was like, he wasn't on the show, but that was one of the ways they met.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have.
Wow.
You would have appreciated if I knew a millionaire or somebody who only had a girlfriend, not a fiance, and I'd be like, listen,
Oh, yeah, the girl.
listen, Quinn, that chick might seal the deal soon, so you're gonna have to
Like,
jump
you
in there.
gotta Get in there.
I've been like,
sis.
he loves. It looks like he loves to love.
He loves.
Get her out of
You know
there.
how to get me in. Love.
He loves to love. He's romantic, girl.
No, I love romance.
Listen, she'll be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No.
How romantic is he?
Yeah, but I don't support infidelity,
Not
so
now.
I would never do it.
She don't.
So we're gonna move to our next segment, which is Guess where we pick a mom, whether she be a celebrity or just a regular mom like the rest of us, that we want to put some premium gas in, gas her up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Denora was the inspiration behind the person that we're going to gas up, and that is our very good friend, Miss Angelina Spicer.
Spicy mom.
Hey, girl.
Spicy Moms. Denora has on some of her merchandise.
I'm gonna turn
Rocking
around
it.
on the back too.
Yeah. Check it out. Check it out.
See it on camera? Can you see it?
It's a little behind.
It's a few-
Yeah, it's
it's a-
something. Yeah, we
there,
see
there
it.
you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
Spicy
Cute.
Moms.
It's cute.
If you all watched us back in our Mama Mafia days when we had a musical sketch group together, our 4th member was Angelina Spicer,
Yeah.
who is
Yup.
a stand-up comedian as well as comedic actress, and now turned activist.
That's right.
And really been a huge proponent in a lot of legislation being like pushed that has to do with maternal health, what has to do with mental wellness in moms. Angelina has done
Postpartum depression
Thank you.
specifically.
Traveled all over the world,
Yes.
spreading her message, supporting moms. I mean, when with my most recent baby, I remember she was like, "What do you need?" She sent a message, and she was like, "Well, I'm on my way to your house," and she dropped off a bag of goodies
Oh,
because
that's
it
so
was
sweet.
during COVID. So she was like, "We don't need to see
Be
each
around
other,
each other.
but just know I'm gonna text you as soon
Yeah.
as I've dropped it off." She dropped off like cooling pads and extra diapers and I mean,
Amazing.
all kinds of stuff, just to be like, I'm supporting you. Let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah.
And that's what she does for moms all over the place,
Yep.
all over the world.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Truly.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy watching. Me and Angelina have probably followed each other on social media for over a decade. So she's one of the Black funny women out here that was like pushing out their own content. She's been pushing out content of her own original for a long time. That's one reason why I asked her to join Mama Mafia when I was trying to put together and sell this show concept. But to watch her content, while she still puts out some like funny content, but to watch her content change to push this platform, something that she holds so near and dear, a lot of you'll find some entertainers become activists. Like you see the activism come out of them because they realize how much influence there is.
Right.
But for the most part, a lot of us do not become like the face of a movement because it conflicts with this other thing that is burning in us, which is to be entertainers.
Right.
Where I feel like she is one of the few that I feel like has mastered not fully letting go of the entertainer side, but also realizing that what she's doing on this other side is life-changing, life-saving.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Actually.
It really
100%.
is.
So, Angelina, even though
girl.
I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays,
I know.
I
just
just saw
know,
you the other day.
just know we
Yeah.
are putting premium gas in your tank,
Yes,
and we are
that's
so
right.
proud
So
of
proud
you.
of you.
Angelina, woo!
Congratulations. And we thank you. Mothers all around, we thank you so much for all of your hard work, your passion, your commitment, your dedication to the cause.
Yeah.
It is truly changing people's lives. We love you, girl.
Go follow her online. You
Yeah.
can find her Angelina Spicer or at Spicy Moms.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, so Denora, we got to fight some kids.
Yo, I don't know what's going on. I mean, you know, like don't fight kids, but also like I want to fight some kids.
Yeah.
My son is having some issues at school, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It sounds like there's a crew of boys who are excluding him and a couple other kids. We're trying to figure it out. He doesn't want to go to school. He doesn't want to go to after school. And he's never had these kind of problems before. So I'm like, the hell is going on here? So, you know, working with the teacher, trying to figure it out. But also, I'm like, the F is going on.
Right.
And like, do I need to sit down with the parents? And because I haven't gotten all the kids' names yet, so I haven't got all the parents' names yet. But I'm like, do we have to have a whole community powwow? Do we need to all sit down and figure out why your kids are rude?
Yeah, because Aiden's is a sweetheart.
He's a sweet kid.
He's such a good boy.
And
So
these are
it's-
new kids from kinder?
Well, they're new to him.
Oh, so
Some
they
of
were
them.
there.
Yeah, so like,
Okay.
because he's in public school, so they had multiple classes of TK, and now they've mixed the kids up for kinder.
For kinder, okay.
So some of them are from his last classroom, some of them are new. But regardless, I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, because, you know, we'll roll up our sleeves. You know what I'm saying?
And just
for our
to talk.
nephew, Aiden.
Just to talk.
You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
have a little conversation.
Yeah,
I remember we used to, Lil Marcus collected the weirdos, okay? He collected all of them when he was younger. And there was one who I'm sure has a diagnosis now, but at the time didn't. This is when they were younger, when they were in preschool at the Burbank YMCA. And this kid used to always put hands on Marcus. And we would be like, he was that type of child that would, like, when he would get frustrated, would just be physical.
Yeah.
And I remember, because I was like, I would get incident reports, and you know they weren't necessarily allowed to tell you what child did it to avoid confrontation. But Lil Marcus was good at telling me who. And I remember we had a talk with him in the kitchen, and we were like, "Listen, if he puts his hands on you, you are going to have to hit him back, or Daddy's going to come."
Yeah.
And hit him back. So in order to save that boy from that, you're going to have to do it.
you
You're
do
gonna
it.
have to do it.
I dropped Lil Marcus off to that preschool the day after we had that talk. The boy who loved Lil Marcus but also would hit him, very abusive. Lil Marcus comes in. The boy's like, "Hi, Marcus." Marcus said, "My dad said I have to punch you in the face."
Oh
No,
Baby.
I was like, I grabbed Lil Marcus's hand, brought him back outside. I was like, "Let's go over this one more time."
Let me draw you a chart.
Okay.
That's not what.
That's not what I had said. Okay.
What me and Daddy said,
Oh my
and that's what you took
gosh.
from it.
Oh,
Okay.
they're
Gonna
so
punch you in the
sweet.
face.
Yeah.
No, when Aria had an incident at school, she had a little boy push her, and her school has a very serious, hard-nosed, zero tolerance physical contact rule. Okay, so when she came home and said that this boy pushed her, what did I do? Oh, I went up to the school. We're going to have a meeting right here, right now, because y'all said there's zero tolerance. So she's a girl, he's a boy. I don't care if it was two girls or two boys, I don't care. But the fact that he is a boy and he's bigger than her, we have a problem. So what are we going to do about this? Oh, well, we're going to talk to them. We're gonna figure it out. I need the other parents involved because it's zero tolerance, right? Because if she would have hit him, wouldn't she be in trouble? Who's in trouble here?
Right.
It was a
Somebody
whole
need to
thing.
be in trouble.
But they held meetings and they made sure they talked to each kid. They talked to me. I don't even know if they talked to the other parents. I need you to tell me to my face that this is not going to happen again.
Yep.
They did, and so it was fine. It was fine. It was probably smaller than what but she said she was pushed. It was on the school grounds. We're going to handle this.
Yeah.
And it was at PE. So it was probably just some emotional touching, like, you know, it's my ball or whatever, but whatever it was, don't touch my baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rhea had an incident like that at her school a couple years ago. There was I think he was like a year older than her. And she was like, yeah, and he pushed me. And then I got up and I shoved him as hard as I could. I was like, yeah. And then she was like, and then he pushed me again. And so I got the teacher and I was like, good, that's good. This is really good. And then I found out like he had cursed out one of the teachers. Like he was going through it, right? Mm-hmm. And so then he was gone from the school. So I didn't really have to, like I checked in with them just to make sure. But I was like, oh, you did what I told her. If anybody puts their hands on you, you put hands on them.
That's what I told Aria.
And I said, I will always have your back.
Always. That's what I told her. I said, you will not be in trouble with me. If you're hit first and you hit back, you're never in trouble. Don't ever hit first.
Right.
But always hit back. And she's like 8 and she's so sweet. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm like, Aria, you can hit. Like, you can hit if you're hit.
You can,
If you're
come on, let's hit.
Beat that ass.
Let's hit.
So, so now we're in a different era, and we are getting prepared in life. So,
dang right.
yeah,
I like it.
She's getting prepared.
Yeah.
Prepared.
She's getting prepared.
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna give you the skills to be able to actually
getting
do
prepared.
this.
Okay.
I think it's hard. It's very like. It's unsettling for anyone to enter your space in that way. It's unsettling as an adult. Like,
totally.
Like, we all feel like we know exactly what we would do if someone were to accost us. But even with our fully developed and formed minds, it's like, wait a minute, what do I do in this? How do I defend myself in this situation?
Yep.
Is it that I hit you? Or let me assess this. You are a lot bigger than me.
Yeah.
Right? If I hit you, is it going to be worse?
Or you're a lot
that
richer
part.
than me. I should sue you.
Yeah, like what?
All the options.
It's so many things. Like the Cardi B situation where Cardi didn't touch. She said that woman bigger than me.
Yes.
She said she secured the building being.
Yes.
I already know there's no way.
She's like, I'm pregnant.
She said I'm disabled, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm disabled.
Yep.
Where Psy has been through the whole gamut of. There were times where he was the hitter first, and we would have to be like,
no, quit lying on that baby.
Wait,
no.
Psy?
Yes. Psy used to be, y'all know Guardians of the Galaxy when Groot was small?
Yeah.
And that Groot had like a crazy temper. That was Psy.
Oh, yeah.
Psy, when he was little, when his emotions would get high, like we would see when he, especially with Kai, he would be ready to haul off. Like we would have to hurry up and grab him because he was going to rock him
I
like
don't
a
know
robot.
this Psy.
I don't believe it. None of it.
Psy
I don't
used
believe
to
it
have
either.
the worst little temper. There was one, I took him to a museum, and this one little Latino boy did something, and Psy was like, I was like, no. And no.
Oh my God.
No.
This is shocking news.
Then in his old elementary school, this is hilarious. This this boy was using fake power on him, like doing fake magic. And Psy said, "Stop! I don't want it." And the boy kept on like Alakazam, and he wouldn't stop. Psy then threw the boy on the ground and hitting him. Nobody would have saw, but his twin told on him.
No.
I said, what? You don't understand your role.
My brother's keeper.
I said, if he gets in trouble for fighting, we better get a call about you being in trouble for fighting as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, it's never, he was like, no, I just told, it was getting out of control.
He was
Such a professional man.
Like, Psy was gonna hit me too if I got in there, so I'm not involving myself.
Self-preservation.
Yeah. I was like, Psy, just walk away. The boy was doing. He said, I told him to stop. He would not stop doing the fake magic fighting on me.
I mean, he told him.
So I pushed him, and then at the new school, boy slaps him 3 times. He does nothing.
What?
You better give him that magic. Be like, here, here's what you do.
We were like, Psy, listen.
Now it's time to whoop ass.
He was like, I didn't know. He was like, I didn't understand what was happening. But he instigated the slaps. I would have slapped Psy too had Psy said what he said to me. But then I also would have understood if Psy fought him back. But Psy, I told this on, here's the thing. The boy was picking with the girl that Psy at that time had a crush on. Psy was like, leave her alone. The boy wouldn't. And he was like, That's why you adopted. And the boy was like, whop.
The low blow.
Whop, whop. Yes. He said,
Wait.
I will go into the depths of hell.
Yikes. Where he learned that? Oh, well.
I don't know. Daddy. No.
I mean, his
we were
daddy.
like,
I don't.
no, I was
daddy.
just like, I could not. My mouth dropped open when they called and told me that. I said, I am so sorry. They were like, the young man is not adopted. He does not, his mother is not around, but he is not adopted.
But that doesn't even
But
matter.
I can't even believe that baby went there.
No, he definitely did.
Dang.
But we
Wow.
were just like, when they didn't tell us that he did anything in response physically, while I know they were like expecting the blow from us of like, I mean, we did of like, what y'all doing with this boy that then put his hands on my baby?
Yeah.
But we were more pissed off. We like, why you let some boy slap you?
Yeah.
What? Why was that the end of the story?
I forget if
Let me
it's
tell you.
Mike Tyson who said it, but one of the major fighters was like, everybody knows what they're gonna do until they get slapped.
Until they get slapped.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what they're gonna do until
It actually happens. Yeah, it's a lot. And then, of course, the Kai, when we found out, Kai, before we got a chance, he said, I wasn't there. I was nowhere around because he already knew. I don't understand how your brother got
got his
slapped.
defense.
And then they
Yeah.
didn't say, then the twins jumped this boy. So
Yeah.
Kai was like, I was in the class. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would have jumped him.
Listen, well, he knew that he would have been in full-blown trouble as if.
Yeah.
I just can't get
Yeah.
over the previous story of the fake magic and it really pissing Cy
Oh,
off.
That,
God.
I mean, imagine.
Yeah. He said, I told him to stop. I told him to stop.
He did the right thing. He did the right thing. But listen, our
I love
parents, my dad told me growing up, he was like, don't you ever come home and say you got your ass beat. He was like, if you ever get into a fight, you better win. So I just always had that in my head. And I remember in 7th grade, this little boy, his little sister, it wasn't even him. It was his little sister who was making fun of my baby brother. And she was older than my baby brother too. But me and her brother were older than her. So I was like, it's me and you after school. And so as soon as after school hit, we started rumbling and I beat that ass.
I love it.
I beat
I
that
love
ass
it.
He
because
said, I beat him.
the little girl was like, yeah, your little brother, yeah, he got nappy hair, he this, he that, he. First of all, my brother got hair like Pocahontas. And nappy is not a bad thing. But let's be very clear. If you're talking about a certain texture, you're wrong about his texture. You can say that about my texture, but you can't say it about
You're
his
like,
texture.
be accurate.
Yes.
Let's just be accurate. You know what I'm saying? Just be
Right.
correct with it. So since you want to go there, it's time to fight. I can't fight her because she little, but I can fight you. And sure enough, so I went to the principal's office. I'm crying. I'm like, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm crying now. They had to fight in me. Nuck if you buck, but now I'm crying. Call my parents. They like, yeah, you want to tell your parents what you did today? I'm like, Daddy, I was in a fight today. He was like, did you win? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. I'll see you when you get home. What you want for dinner?
I love that.
I was like, oh, I'm good. So yeah, had to
Daddy
beat
was
that
like,
ass.
you mess with my
it
baby
stayed
girl,
in my
no.
brain.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't lose this.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You were reminding me the idea of it staying in your head, like the things that your parents tell you repeatedly.
Yeah.
My mom said the same thing. She's like, if anybody puts their hands on you, you put your hands back on them twice as hard, right? So I never had a situation where I really had to test that out. Never really thought about it until I was in college and we were having a girls' flag football game. And so it was one of those like during the spring where, you know, everybody's in their crop t-shirts and like booty shorts and whatever. I wasn't, but a lot of people were. And everybody comes out and it's one of those spring festival kind of events. And so me and my girls are on our team, the other team from another part of campus we were going against. And I guess because I laugh a lot and I like to have a good time and I'm silly and goofy, people have thought, oh, we can mess with her and it'll be fine. So this one girl, I did a move where like, I don't know what our contact was, but we came in contact with each other. But I was like, okay, she didn't get my flag. We're moving on to the next play. All of a sudden, she runs up into my face and she's cursing me out and she tries to kick me as hard as she can in the leg. So I moved my leg just slightly, but her leg like brushed against enough where I was like, Oh, she was really
trying
trying
to,
to kick me. All I heard was my mother's voice say, "Don't you ever let anybody put their hands on you." And I like blacked out.
Of course.
And I'm swinging. And somebody must have seen me reach back. We ended up dating, but that's not the point. So
the guy. I was about to say the girl. Tell me what?
Can you imagine like confession?
Where did this man come from? You talking about boneless twist? You've been in someone's. You've been in someone's twist. Tell me
Like,
why.
get on to the next story.
Yes.
No, but like the rage that hit, and literally I heard my mother's voice. All I heard was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. And as I'm getting ready to clock her in the face, he lifts me up, and I'm like trying everything in my power to get to this girl. What? And my friend comes running down the hill. Like, people in the audience were like, because Denora doesn't really fight. Like, who's messing with Denora? All of a sudden, it was a huge rumble on the field. All the girls are fighting. It was bananas.
She started a riot. She started a riot. But you
that idea of like, you tell, and then when you're in the situation, it just like it leapt. Look, I was a sleeper cell, and it activated.
Yeah. I start glowing green.
Yes.
What just happened? This has been an amazing episode of children fighting.
That really was what it came down to.
Yes,
really though.
Children fighting or parents fighting children. Either way,
parents encouraging their children to fight.
Violence, physical violence.
Defending yourself. That's what it is.
So we are going to kick over to our bonus episode, and the question that I'll be asking the ladies is, if you could trade lives with your child for one day, what do you think you would learn?
Ooh.
So, if you all want to hear our answers to those that question, go ahead and go over and join my Patreon, which is patreon.com/thatchickangel. It should be up right now. It's up the same day as this episode drops, and see what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? As always, please follow us on social media. Quinn, where can they find you?
You can find me at Quinn Walters on Instagram.
Denora?
You can find me at Denora Walcott on most of the places.
And you can find me at That Chick Angel pretty much everywhere as well. Until next time, please watch, listen to all the Mommy Confessions episodes, and we will see you all later.
Yes.
Bye. Fitness can go through, but Amar has real social anxiety, which it took me a while to just